got an order for a tapestry, and I was like, let me check, make sure I have one. I have one. Texted them back. Was like, I've got one. And so we talked colors. Here we go. Got it. I was like, all right, I'll start it. And I got busy. And I put the tapestry down. I can't find it. Look, I have this. I have this under here. I have this. I know it's not in there. I know it's not in there. But I also have this pile here. I have stuff tucked in here. I have dug and dug and dug and dug. And I can't find it. So, hey y'all, put your gloves on. Let's find a tapestry to do. Okay, I found it. It's soaking. Okay, I found it. It's soaking. We're gonna bring it out. We're gonna tie-dye it. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have so much stuff. That's what we're gonna do today. Okay, let's tie-dye a tapestry. Welcome back to my channel. This is 100% cotton. Has been pre-washed. Soaked in soda ash water solution 20 minutes or more, and then spun out in the washing machine until damp. This is a custom order with custom colors, and so I'm going to make it into a big spiral. That's what they want. So I'm going to find the midpoint by folding my ends together in half like this. And then, once it's folded in half, side to side, I'm going to bring the bottom up to the top, as such. Like, and then this corner here is my center for my spiral. So what I'll do is in this corner right here, I got my handy dandy washable marker, and I'll make me a spot. Then when I unfold it and I put it on my countertop, dun, 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 there's my center. Come on, camera, there's my center. So because this is too big for my countertop and a little awkward to work with, I can just kind of bunch it up all around the sides, and then it will flatten out as I bring the spiral to the middle. So this lets me know where my middle point is, and we're just going to do a spiral. You guys know how to spiral. to the dye table. Hey y'all. So here's our tapestry. Now, they want these colors. I can't match these colors exactly. I don't know what they are. But we can come kind of close, I think. I think we can mix and match. So, let's start with this one here. This dark purple, right? Oh, Lord help me. So what if we did, so that super dark purple. So I've got some ultraviolet. So I've got some ultraviolet. And what if we mix it? This is the game here, with a little bit. It's like a 50-50 of each of this is Parisian blue, right? Yeah, it's so faded. So what if we mix these together? Give it a test. Oh, hey, look at there. Look at that. So I'm going to mix these equal parts, ultraviolet and Parisian blue. And that's going to be our dark. Okay. Yeah, we're doing custom colors. Okay. Let's get that wiped off. So we know that one. Oh, I'm going to set them aside. So that works equal parts with this one. Let me put this over here so I remember. Then, our next color is this right here. This one. Oh, look at my phone. This one here. And I think that might just be straight up lilac. So let's double check lilac. Here's lilac. And full strength is 2 teaspoons per cup. So there's my lilac. Let's give it a squirt. That might be, I don't know, that might be too dark. Hang on. I don't know that I like that one. Wait, let's see, what's hydrangea look like? Hang on. Because I'm going to need about 2 cups of each color to do a pie piece on each side. So here's hydrangea. Let's see. I think this might be better. And then we won't have to mix nothing. We just use a color. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can you see here? Look at here. Look at that. We're a step down from this color. And look. That's pretty dead gone close to here. So we're just gonna go with hydrangea. So there's our second color. So I'm gonna put the hydrangea over. What'd I do with that? Oh, hydrangea over here. So 2 cups of hydrangea. Then if you ever wonder why some people charge so much for tie-dye, there's time involved, especially with custom orders and custom colors. If you just don't have that color, and sometimes you just can't go out and buy that color. Sometimes you just gotta make it happen. So, okay, let's check out our next color. This I think is just brilliant blue. Okay, let's check out brilliant blue. And I can just mix brilliant blue like double strength even. Because brilliant blue is such a nice blue. Or maybe mix some of that brilliant and Parisian. See, look at that. Look at that. It looks almost purple. But see there? See that blue? That's there, right there. Once you get it rinsed out, I don't know. I think that's going to be really close. I don't know. It could be like a shade darker. So we're going to mix brilliant blue, double strength for that stripe. Let me get my brilliant blue over here in the lineup. Okay, then we have this here, which is a muted turquoise. My turquoise is too bright for that. I could dumb it down and maybe only mix it half strength, but I don't think, but I have, this is azure blue. I think it's going to be too bold. Oh. Oh, would y'all look at that? Guess what? We just traded brilliant blue for azure blue. Look at that. How beautiful. Okay. Nope, change my mind right now. Okay. Azure blue is going to kick out brilliant blue. But I still gotta find that. So what if we mix peacock or a parakeet? Heavy on the parakeet. So that's parakeet. It needs a little oomph. This is blue gray. What if we did 2 to 1? 2 to 1 of parakeet and blue gray. Just to kind of mellow it out just a little bit. No, it's too dark. Well, it's pretty though. It needs to be lighter. I don't know, parakeet by itself. Parakeet half strength. Hang on. Parakeet half strength. Parakeet and robin's egg, maybe 1 to 1. I think the parakeet might take over. There's parakeet. Okay, parakeet and robin's egg. 50-50. Because that parakeet just needs to be mellowed out a little bit in my brain. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I think we did it. And half strength of both. Yeah, there we go. Parakeet, robin's egg, 50-50. Okay. Next. This one's the hard one because this is like seafoam. This is like, I don't know, seafoam and something. Maybe like, because I think all my greens are just going to overpower anything. That seafoam is so light. So it's like, I need to teach a color how to play with seafoam. So here's seafoam, right? But when I run my finger through it, see how it lightens up? That's kind of what seafoam looks like. So it's not this dark. It's more like that, if that makes sense. You can see how it lightens up when I drag my finger. That's what seafoam's more like. So we need to, if it was like this, double strength seafoam, double, triple strength seafoam, I don't know. Because anything I add to seafoam is going to overtake it. But if we did double strength, because that's real close. Oh, seafoam and lime pop. Or granny apple. That lime pop is bright though. But it's also a turquoise base. Because, you know, we love the turquoise base colors. No, see, no, that's not it, right? That is not it, because that's, see, it's too green, green, green. See, it needs to come down a little. So lime pop is not the choice. So that would mean granny apple would probably not be the choice either. We need to give that seafoam just a little something. Wasabi? Be like 2 to 1. That's not quite 2 to 1. Oh my gosh. That's just pretty though. Oh, this last color's giving me fits. Nope, nope, nope. It's close though. It's close. I'm going with that. 2 to 1 seafoam wasabi. We're going with that. Okay. Now let's mix. We've mixed our colors. And I'm going to make pie pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's fine. Yeah, okay, so they know that those they know those colors are going to be perfect. They know that I will do my best to do my best with what I've got. But they were wanting a spectrum of purples and blues. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Are we ready? Here we go. We're going to start with our darkest color and make a pie piece. I did a cup and a half of each, and I'm crossing my fingers that that is enough. So we're going to start with our first piece of pie. This is stunning. I want full saturation. So there's our darkest color. Going into our next color. This is our hydrangea. We just made this one regular strength. And then here's our next color. All right, and then here is Guaja. This is brilliant blue, I think. Gosh, I don't know. This is the azure. It looks really dark. And then over into our peacocky kind of color. Over here, I love peacock. Parakeet. I always call it peacock. It's parakeet, y'all. And then our seafoam wasabi. Oh, hey, look at that. That. Yes. I'm going to have to remember that combination. These are going to wash out completely different from what they look like here. But let's see how close we are. So they're going to wash out lighter. I don't know. Here. Yeah. No. Yeah. 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 I don't know. Yeah. This is going to be super close. That's going to be super close. This one, I don't know. Woo, I think that might be really dark. I think we hit them all but this one right here. So let's flip it over and let's saturate the other side. We're just going to work backwards here around. So I'm going to have to set these colors off the side. I got enough to do a couple shirts. Alright, I'm going to see if we've got a good saturation here. I want full saturation. I don't really want any white. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, hasta más gustas. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to show this to you. I'm excited right now. This is gorge. Just like this. But we can't do nothing with it wet. We gotta wash it. So, ooh, okay. Let's let it rest. Hey, are you ready? Look, it's too big. I got all the road noise. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna have to hang it on my fence. Are you ready? Oh my gosh. Do you see? The colors is different with the light from the camera outside than with the light on it from inside the house. And for that, I apologize. Oh, okay, here's the suggested colors. And this is what we got. Y'all, we are not far off. Let's go look. Oh, we got a little breeze. We don't want to go close. Okay, we're a little closer here. So this is, right? This is what I was working with on my phone. Look, can you see how close we are with these colors? Do you see that? I can't even. I love this breakout here. I love this here where all three of those spirals came together and they kind of feather out from themselves here. Oh my gosh. Look, this is our custom color. There. The wasabi and the seafoam. We got a little breakout there. This is our custom color. Oh my gosh. I cannot explain to you how happy I am with this. I sent a picture to the person who bought it and they love it. Look. Look what we did today. Mad scientists mixing colors, putting them all together, trying to... I'm distracted here. Distracted where this one bled into here in part of that spiral. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I'm just so excited. I really enjoyed the challenge. I had a great time. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and working on this with me. If you like this kind of video, please like and subscribe. I'll make sure that it's easy for you to find. I'll put it in a playlist for you. You know the spiel. Hey, try something new today. Who knows? Maybe you'll come up with a new color. I know we did for this project. And remember, be peaceful, be kind. It's important. But I'll talk to you soon.